Bemaffling Ballads from Bifton, Episode 6. Now we're at 3.
Well, it was a good show. Then no beans. Try to smash it, Barry. You're very strong.
Smash what?
The wall.
All right. Yeah, El Juggernaut into it. Let's try to ram it. Unarmed strike.
You've got to use a bad British accent and talk about...
I gotta get into this wall.
Classic Juggernaut.
+7. That's a 15.
I mean, you boom into this wall, and you can definitely see that you've hit it, and there's a small crack, 2.
All right, I'm going to fly towards everybody with my carpet and tell everybody to come towards me, and I'm going to cast Rope Trick. Just tell everybody to climb the rope.
What does Rope Trick do?
It summons a rope, which goes up, but only can go up as high as the room, I guess, into a
Pocket dimension? Oh, cool. So it creates a little hole that y'all can go
Everybody
up into?
climbs the rope, and then we pull the rope into it, and we can hide in there.
Okay. Does everybody do that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I mean, you do that as it gets to 1, and then 0. And the ceiling comes back up. The door you were looking at opens.
All right. All right, let's just go in. Let's get out of this room.
Fuck yeah. You come to a next series of staircases. It's an even longer staircase. It's about 5 feet wide, about 140 feet descending down. At this point, I feel like you're going to start to feel the effects of the bad air of this space.
Okay.
You two are fine from the heat because it's very warm down here. Barry, you're feeling very lethargic at this point because it's like you're in a dry sauna, but the air is incredibly toxic. You can hold your breath. Jimmy and Seeker, give me a constitution check to see how the bad air has been affecting you.
15.
Okay.
18.
Y'all are okay for now, but it is bad.
It's gross.
And it's getting worse as you go farther down. And it's also getting really loud. You hear this mechanical whirring and these loud thumping noises, and it's just sounding incredibly mechanical. And the air is getting even staler and lighter. It's almost like there's less air the farther down you're going. You feel like you're getting deeper and deeper into this thing, and now the walls themselves are humming as you reach the bottom of the staircase. And you make a left, and there is a simple door that above it says vault entrance.
You want to detect magic on that real quick?
Sure.
See if there's a... Can we check? Let's...
Do you still have your ghostly vision or whatever?
It lasts a minute, I think. So I
okay.
Probably
I want to check for traps.
I'll use Eldritch. I'll blink the eye and use Eldritch Sight as an invocation.
Okay.
Or something.
And that's the see into the ethereal plane?
No, I always do that. This one...
Can't remember how all the
I have a lot of
see.
sights. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. But this one, it's just detect magic. Eldritch Sight. It's just detect magic.
Yeah, I mean, the door is very much suffused with magic. It appears to be a bluish enchantment. And then there is a card slot, not unlike the room key to the y'all's room.
I'll tip my hat, turn into Lucian,
Okay.
and slide the card in.
Wait, whoa. Wait,
What?
hold
What?
on. Before you slide it in.
What is it, Jim? Are you getting the kicks to pull a lever or something?
Just do it.
Well, you good?
I don't have a thing.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do the thing.
You put the card in, and it hums for a little bit, and you hear what sounds like heavy tumblers unlocking. The door hisses, and you open the door, and what you open to is a huge room. We're talking about 100 feet diameter, and we're talking about 50 feet tall. In the middle of the room, there are 3 large cylinders that are all sort of pointing at a diagonal, and they're all spinning. They are putting out a lot of heat as these cylinders reach all the way to the top of the room, and they are being powered seemingly by the energy underneath. And what you can see just looking around is that this is the generator room that's producing all the electricity for the entire tower. And it is spinning, creating this energy, and it's pulling geothermal energy from the ocean floor as it's digging down into the ocean. As this spinning occurs, electricity is sparking off of it randomly. So this is the main room. The very back of the room, what you see barely, because it's still pretty dark, is proper vault door. But also in the middle of the room, you see 3 huge robotic figures standing in a triangle around the turbines that are spinning in the middle of the room. And they are standing motionless for right now. Each one appears to be of a different metal. They are silent, but as soon as the door opens, their eyes start to light up.
I drink a healing potion.
I also drink healing potion.
Barry casts Pass Without Trace on all 3 party members.
Oh, nice. I get 8 HP back.
Okay.
I'm out of 2nd level spells.
There is so much steam being created from all this heat exchange that the room is somewhat obscured. I would say it's lightly obscured. But again, as soon as these doors light up, these machines' eyes sort of blink on. It's like spotlights coming out of their eyes, and they start searching the room.
Everybody hop on my magic carpet. Let's try to fly over him and get past him.
Okay. I'll do it.
Yeah, all right.
So does the Pass Without Trace follow you since you cast it?
No, I cast it on everybody.
Cast it on everybody. So everybody gets the benefit of Pass Without Trace.
For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a 10 plus bonus to stealth checks.
So I'm guessing you guys are going to have to roll a stealth check if you want to stay hidden.
Ooh, 25.
My armor gives me disadvantage to stealth checks. 19?
19, 25, and what'd you get, Barry?
At 37.
Right.
You're just not there anymore.
Yeah, you guys actually can't find Barry.
We lost Barry.
I'm with the wind.
You are the wind. Okay. As you guys climb aboard, these huge robot spotlight eyes just start scanning the whole floor of the room. And between the 3 of them, they are observing everything. Their spotlight is cutting through the fog, but they don't think to look up. And you get to the end of the room, nice and unseen, but the vault door is at floor level. And so there is light passing around and trying to observe the vault door at this point from one of the 3 titans, we'll call them.
Okay. Yeah, I cast darkness on the head closer to the vault door.
Sure. So the head that's sort of really looking at the vault door.
The ever-smoking bottle. It pours out into a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open, and within the cloud the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches a maximum of 120 feet.
If you let it go, it would fill the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to cast darkness on the head of one of the titans.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see for a moment the light sort of stop coming out of its eyes. It sort of starts whirring to life, sort of looking around now, left and right. It's not moving yet, or it's not walking yet, but it can completely move now. You can tell that its legs, arms, it is capable of moving, but it's just looking left and right now.
Well, better get on the move there, boys.
Yeah, well, let's fucking do it. Let's do it, Barry. So we fly down to the vault door and check it out, see what we need to do to open it.
Yeah. Are you going to pull the bottle now?
Yeah.
Oh, the bottle's out, right? We're bottling.
Pop the stop.
You pop the stop again.
And I cast Aura of Vitality.
it's going to be heavily obscured for y'all too. So you're going to have to do you're just like investigating the door.
I think he's trying to lockpick it.
We're just
right?
trying to open it. It's like if we can just like turn the thing, we'll open it. But if it needs to be, if it's
Key
just
card or like how do we do
key
it?
card.
if we're looking for a slot,
Yeah. So
I'm gonna take Mo out and just
that's
say
fine.
help Barry.
If you're looking around at the door, trying to figure out what you need to do, then I would say either investigation or perception. But if you're using sight, it would be at a disadvantage because it's heavily obscured at this point.
I'll get Mo to help Barry so he can have a regular roll, and then I'll investigate with disadvantage.
Sure.
Hey, natural 20.
Natural
Fuck it.
20.
+7.
So you are investigating?
Yes.
Okay. It's heavily obscured, but you've felt a vault door before. You're feeling around on this thing. There is no entry point for anything on this door except for that card slot.
Do it.
In she goes.
Do it now.
I'll throw it in.
Okay. There's a loud hiss, and air comes shooting out the other side. And at this, the other two Titans turn to look at y'all. The spotlight is now piercing. The one closest to you, made of what looks to be silver, and it turns around and faces you. They've caught sight of y'all.
Well, time to go.
The vault door is opening.
But not open.
It's a heavy door. What we're going to have to do now is roll some initiative.
Oh yeah.
Seeker got a 15.
Okay.
20 for Jimmy. Not a nat.
Non-nat.
Barry has an 8.
Barry's got an 8. First nat 20 of the night goes to the Sphinx bots.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We're starting out strong. By we, I mean us Sphinx bots. We're starting out strong. So this silver titan turns around and spots y'all, and big spotlights are coming out of its eyes. And now that it's staring down at you, you can see that the entirety of its casing of this titan, this Sphinx bot, is crusted with ice. It appears to just be almost moving slowly because it is cracking ice as it sort of makes its way towards you. And as it does take its first 2 steps, which each step it takes covers about 10 feet each, this bad boy can move. Its chest panel opens up to reveal a rather large and beautiful sapphire.
It's a Gundam.
The sapphire is beginning to light up with this blue light, and the Titan's mouth opens up, and it is going to shoot out a cone of icy air.
Hello.
An icy cone of air erupts from the Silver Titan in a 60-foot cone. And everybody make a con saving throw.
May I cast a reaction spell?
Ooh, what do you got?
Absorb elements.
Nice.
Fun. Oh, yeah, you're going to like the way you look
Thanks.
with absorb elements.
21 con for Jimmy.
That's some strong con.
Rolling fire for now.
That's the long con.
Yeah.
Seeker got a 4.
19 for Barry.
Excellent. Okay. Our Genasi friends are very stout. They can sense the air in the room getting colder and colder and colder. So Jimmy and Barry are able to sort of ready themselves. And Barry, how does absorb elements work?
This spell will capture some of the incoming energy, which is cold,
It is.
and will lessen its effects on me, and will also empower my next attack to strike with some cold damage.
Seeker, this cold air is coming at you, and it's just terribly uncomfortable, and you're not so much preparing for it so much as dreading the idea of being cold.
I hate being cold.
Yes. Yeah, it's coming at y'all, and it's going to deal some damage. Let's roll that beautiful. Okay, so that's going to be 22 cold damage, or 11 for anybody who succeeded.
Question over here: if I have resistance to that, is that half that damage?
Yep.
So that would be
6?
5.
Oh, great! Round down.
Yeah. alwaysrounddown.com.
Well, I'd like to.
Anybody who didn't succeed on the saving throw, you are going to find yourself...
It's me. You're just talking to me.
Actually, Seeker, yes, I am speaking directly to you. Seeker, you're going to find not only are you feeling this just terribly painful wash of cold, nips are just like freezing up.
They're always pretty pointy.
Yeah, that's good. Is that a tiefling thing?
It's just a me thing.
All right. And not only that, you are going to find yourself feeling slower as your speed is going to be halved.
Oh, no.
And you can repeat this saving throw at the beginning of each of your turns.
Okay.
But yeah, then it's going to continue moving towards you. And as the Silver Titan does, its right hand extends outward from itself. And from its forearm unsheaths what looks like a long pointed pike with a black colored gemstone tipping the end of it. And it can't quite get to y'all, but it is making its way over to y'all. The other two, let's see what the other two decide to do. Brass colored one is going to stay by the column. The copper plated one is going to turn and start making its way toward y'all. But it again is a little too far away. It gets within 30 feet. Okay, so yeah, it is also going to do a thing. The copper colored Titan, its chest compartment opens, revealing a large amethyst. It starts to hum with this energy. And you hear this crackling in the air, and it opens up its mouth, and a long bolt of lightning shoots out. And it's a line shot, and y'all aren't all like in a line together, I don't believe. So, but it's only going to be able to really hit, I think, one of y'all. So let's roll a d4 and find out which one of y'all.
Who's 1, who's 2, and who's 3?
Let's say Seeker 1, okay. Let's say Jimmy 2, and let's say Barry 3. It's going to be Barry. Make a dexterity saving throw, please. You're pretty good at these.
18.
Wow, that is exactly what you needed to do. After resistances and everything, you're going to take 7 lightning damage. And you won't suffer any of the ill consequences from it.
Thank you.
Yes, so it shoots this lightning bolt at you, and you sort of matrix dodge, turn your back in a really painful but successful way where the lightning just sort of comes over your chest, and you feel some of this electricity hit you, and it does hurt, but you also realize if this had hit you, it'd be real bad. The lightning will strike with most of its force against the vault door behind you, and you hear the machine whirring even faster now.
Oh, no, is it good or bad or...
Hard to tell right now. It is Jimmy's turn.
Nice move, Barry.
Thanks, it hurt. Still.
All right. I'm going to cast Faithful Hound.
Hot.
Put that 25 feet away from us.
Okay.
So out in the middle, and I think that should be far enough to get at least one of them.
Tell me about this hound.
The hound, well, it's invisible.
Oh. There's not much
to all
tell.
creatures except me.
Okay.
And it cannot be harmed. When a small or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it without speaking the password is bananas.
They can't say anything, so yeah, that's
the hound
good.
will start to bark loudly if they come too close. It will attempt to bite one of them.
Nice.
On each of my turns.
And
try to fend them off a little bit.
Sure.
And then I'll also tell Mo to get ready to protect us.
So your turn is all about preparation.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Barry, what you do?
Okay, I'll move 40 feet to the silver dude. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike to give myself advantage.
Okay.
Which should be have a nice layer of ice over it, which I'm a little worried about because I'm hitting the ice construct with my ice sword, but we'll see. Is a 27.
That's going to do it. That's going to hit it.
Okay, and then he's not... Oh, wait, I had advantage on the attack roll, so I get my sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
21 damage with the force damage and slashing short sword non-magical damage, and then 1 ice damage.
Okay. So you run up and you slash at this giant or huge silver construct. Go ahead.
+7 slashing to whatever I said the first number was. Was that?
Oh, yeah,
21?
because you're super beefy.
That's the number I
super
add to
beefy
my
boy.
attack rolls.
Yeah, you run up and you just swing incredibly hard at this thing, and you're getting up to like a little above shin level. This guy's a big dude, but you do take a swipe, and I mean, before the slicing of the sword can do anything, just the force of your swing is so powerful. You dent into him and you pull down, and you are going to deal some damage. You notice that the ice damage that you do actually buffs out some of that dent, so it's probably a good thing that you didn't deal too much ice damage because it healed him for that one. So actually good job. However, as you are coming down on this guy, even as the sword begins to reach its surface, your hand is getting incredibly cold as the surface of this large silver titan is literally freezing, and your hand just feels incredibly cold around your metal sword. You are going to take some cold damage. You're going to take 6 more cold damage. Yeah, give me another con save.
18.
Okay. Your sword does sort of stick into it, but you're able to wrench it out. It's a lot like getting the old tongue stuck to the frozen.
This is bad for my sword.
It's just bad being around this guy. You are cold just by being around this guy. Thanks to that resistance that Absorb Elements gave you for this turn, while it is cold, you're okay. You can tell, though, that under normal circumstances, you would not want to hang out around this guy for too long.
For the rest of my turn, I'd like to provoke the opportunity attack that might be coming my way, but for the I used 30 or 40 feet to get to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then the
Use
extra
40.
30 feet I get from Zephyr Strike, I want to actually go engage the lightning guy.
Sure.
That's what I'm gonna do.
With Zephyr Strike, do you get opportunity attacks with Zephyr Strike?
Oh, that's right. That's a great use of the spell then.
Yeah, I really thought that, like, shit, he really thought this out.
Yeah, so I will not provoke the opportunity attack, and I'm going to run straight to the next guy.
And you run over to the Copper Titan.
That's right, and then my turn's over.
Okay. As you come over to the Copper Titan, how close are you getting to him? Because he was 10 feet away from the silver one.
As close as, engaged.
Cool.
5 feet.
Yeah, this is a personal question, and I hope you don't mind me asking.
Oh, yeah.
Does Barry have... Wait, that's right. You have no hair. Barry has no hair.
Goddamn right.
He is shrown. Got it.
I'm so happy you asked me.
Yeah, I'm so glad we could remind our listeners that Barry is a light blue, completely shrown Blue Man Group-esque kind of being.
Yeah, I look like a Blue Man Group.
You're a monster.
There are just the faintest sort of sparks coming off of this Copper Titan, and it feels like, just walking up to him, it feels like you've been rubbing a balloon.
Not good. Static.
There's some static. All right, Seeker, what'd it be? You were cold and you were slow.
Does the silver construct's chest, where you said it opened and it had a sapphire,
Yes.
is it still open?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do... Oh, I got the Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
So I aim my hand at it, but really my third eye is sort of getting irritated, even though you can't see it, and the Eldritch Blast energy shoots out from it towards this thing. So I get 3 attacks. Oh, a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
That's good.
Yeah, you're going to like the way that looks. Are you aiming for the sapphire
Yeah, I'm going to aim for the sapphire
with all 3?
with all 3.
Neato.
And a natural 1. That's last, and then a 19 before that.
All right, so the nat 20 hits. So roll double damage on the nat 20 Eldritch Blast.
Okay, this would be the nat 20, so I rolled an 8, so it's 16 for that one.
16.
19 hits,
19 does hit.
21, so 21 damage.
21 all day?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a natural 1.
Yeah, that third one, like, again, you're angry and you're sort of irritated.
Desperately cold.
That third one is just going to go right over Barry's head. You feel this, like, beam of force, like, swoosh right above your head. And if
I
you had
had-
any hair, your hair would
Yeah.
be parted a different way. But other than that, you're fine. Those two blasts that Seeker sent forth towards that sapphire hit hard. And even though it's a huge construct, it sort of recoils and takes a step back. And you can see a small crack in the sapphire from that force damage.
Hit them in the chest, boys.
Okay.
And as you do that, you Seeker, hear a familiar voice in the back of your head. You hear Oracle speaking to you. And through what sounds like static and hissing and a strange, distant horn, you hear her say,
You're so close. Don't stop now.
Yes, I hear you. Yes, ma'am. I'm very close. And I will not fail you. I'm very cold too. Good to the cold or the. You know what? Never mind.
No, good. That you're doing good.
Oh, very good. There. Yes, ma'am. Yes, mom. Yes, mom.
Take warmth in my words.
Very
And-
warm. Yes, indeed.
and with that, you're going to get advantage on this next saving throw to ward off, because you get to repeat that saving
Oh,
throw.
right. Oh,
And she's going to give you advantage.
thank you, mom. Mom.
Is it a British mum?
That's what I was trying to go for.
Not like a
Not mom,
not
but like
M-O-M,
mum.
but an M-U-M.
Like how James Bond addresses his boss.
Yes, mum.
Mom.
Yes, mom. 18.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yes, Mom.
You done succeeded on not being cold anymore.
Thank you, mom. Thank you, mom.
Thank you, Mommy.
Don't forget to eat your apple. I put it in your box.
I found it. Thank you.
Okay, good.
For his movement, I'm just going to back up against the wall and try to
Back it up.
stay small.
You doing okay on health, by the way?
So don't worry about me.
All
I
right.
am hurting.
Next up are the Titans. You've successfully survived the first 6 seconds. Way to go. As you back up against the wall, you hear one of the gears stop spinning, and you hear a click. And as you look up, one of the 4 bars that is securing the vault door, one of those bars retracts.
Nice.
So the Silver Titan is next. Sensing its danger, it will firstly turn towards you, and
Oh, shit.
you see that sapphire light up again, and it's going to take another cone attack towards you, except now it's going to move towards you.
Okay.
It will get within 10 feet of you, which is
Okay.
more than enough room it needs to attack you.
Okay.
And it's going to fire at you. But this time, the cone is not as solid. It's a little dispersed. It's almost as if it's being interrupted.
Okay.
So it fires off this mostly put together 40-foot cone. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
17.
17 works. Okay, way to be. It's 8 cold damage. But you are not feeling that same sense of slowness. You're not feeling too much colder. And it is going to try and attack you with its onyx-tipped pike.
Before it does that, I'm going to react to that first hit
Yeah?
with Hellish Rebuke
Ooh.
from my own tiefling physiology. And
Yes.
this time it will come out of my hand.
Yeah.
And, 3, let me see. Hellish Rebuke's reaction. Point my finger at the creature that just damaged you, and it's momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. But it has to make a dex save.
Well, a nat 1 is not ideal for this thing, especially since it gets a -1. So that's a 0.
That's good.
Go ahead and roll that.
Yeah.
What damage would you roll for Hellish Rebuke?
That is 2d10 fire damage.
2d10. Make it 3d10.
Yes, sir. That's good, because it only took 8 damage.
You know,
Well done.
Them's is a thing, but that actually was more than 8.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing, it recoils, and you see some of its icy shell start to melt a little bit, and the Silver Titan rears back, and steam starts coming off of its body, and it did not like that. It is an incredible pain right now, as you dealt double damage with your fire. It will now try to make this attack. You see this tiefling-sized pike come swinging past you, sort of embed itself in the wall, and you can see this onyx-tipped pike slam into the wall, and you can just sort of feel this invigorating energy come off the tip of this pike. You recognize necrotic energy whenever you feel it. Yeah, this thing was coming right at you, and it thankfully missed.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
The Copper Titan's going to go next. Barry, you're right underneath it.
That's right.
So it is going to raise up its foot and try to stomp down on you. It's going to stomp you. But
Barry, look out.
you just see this large foot just come right down on Barry. And are you going to try to use your uncanny dodge to take half action?
Thank you.
Half damage? Okay. You can do the old like Hercules thing and just try to like stop the foot. And it's still going to hurt you. Or you can try to jump out of the way and it'll land partially on you. I'll let you decide how to
No,
paint this
use the
picture.
dodge. Thank you.
6 bludgeoning damage as it brings its foot down on you.
That's not so bad.
And as you sort of dodge out of the way of that, it puts its right hand out from it, and out from its forearm comes a hammer capped with pearl. This thing is now going to use its second attack.
I'm laying on the ground.
Yeah, you're laying on the ground.
It's like,
I wasn't going to say you were prone because I don't want to be cruel.
No, let's
Like cartoon prone. Like squashed.
Yeah. These things do get 2 attacks. All right. Meet and beat. Those are the rules. Okay, so
Are they? Yeah.
yeah.
that's the rule.
That sounds like the phrase.
Yeah. That's 11 more bludgeoning damage and then 5 thunder damage.
Okay.
Give me a strength saving throw.
Ouchie.
I rolled a 19 plus 7. That's a 26.
You done did it. You are not knocked prone, but your ears are ringing as it brings this hammer down and just.
Clobbers me.
And now the brass titan sort of looks over y'all's way, and it starts to make its way. It moves 40 feet, gets pretty close, and sort of stops, and its chest cavity opens, revealing a large topaz. Its arm goes out, and a ruby covered axe comes out from its arm.
Cool.
Yes, but it is not close enough to attack any of y'all, and it is. You see a light up inside the topaz, and then a moat.
Wait. Mm-hmm. If he's going to attack me, my steel defender will attempt to deflect it and impose disadvantage.
Great.
If there's an attack roll.
It's more like a ball of fire
Lame.
I've heard of this.
that is going to just erupt in the area sort of right around you.
Around me, yeah.
Yeah, 20 feet radius sphere. And I believe that will affect both Jimmy and Seeker.
Question.
What's up?
Also the silver construct?
Well,
He's 10 feet from you.
It's 10 feet from me.
yeah, he's 10 feet from you, and I imagine the two of y'all are sort of close to each other.
We should be probably right next to each other.
Yeah, I bet we are. I mean, I'm just begging here, so that's all. That's all that is.
Well, let's see what happens. Why don't the two of y'all and this construct give me a dexterity saving throw?
And Mo.
Oh, and Mo. Yeah.
I'll roll for me and Mo. Okay.
17 for Seeker.
9 for Jimmy.
Okay.
14 for Mo.
You're all going to feel a big old ball of fire erupt around you.
Okay.
That is going to be 25 fire damage.
Great. All right. So
least-
Jimmy's resistant.
So is Seeker.
Yeah.
Great. So we'll take 12.
Any object not worn or carried is going to be on fire. But your steel defender, I imagine, isn't necessarily flammable.
No. Just 25 damage.
Yeah, 25 damage. Good news for y'all, sort of. The silver construct rolled a 19, rolled an 18 after that. But it's going to take regular damage because it don't like the fire, and there was just enough distance between it and y'all.
Nice.
As this ball of fire erupts around Jimmy and Mo and Seeker, but also the outer reaches of this fireball hit the silver Titan, and it is going to recoil again, going back actually 5 more feet. Yeah, as the fire recedes.
But he is. Is it my turn?
It is your turn, as a matter of fact, Jimmy.
So he should be right within range of my hound.
Absolutely.
He's got a 5-foot range, and this huge dude is right there.
That silver dude's there.
He'll attack. That is 22.
That's going to do it. That will hit it.
15 piercing magical hound dog damage.
Yes. As the dog bites down, Barry and Seeker, y'all don't see the dog, but you do see this bluish white energy around the ankle of this Titan, as the dog would have taken some damage, but it's immune to damage, I guess.
Indeed.
Good dog.
So he yaps at him for 15, and he's still standing.
Mm-hmm.
For my next trick, I'm just going to whip out my revolver. 22 to hit.
That there's a hit.
So the first hit is 14 piercing damage.
Nice.
He's still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot him again. Does a 17 hit.
It does not. Slams into the Silver Titan's shoulder, and the second shot is pretty close, but the steam is sort of making it difficult, and it flies right over his shoulder.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action. Say, Mo, get him.
Nice.
Sick him.
Gonna sick Mo on him.
And Mo has a 40-foot range. He's going to charge the dude.
The silver
Charge
dude?
the silver.
So is Mo gonna run up and try to climb up him, or
Force-empowered rend attack. So he basically uses his body to launch himself and attack with all of his mass in a concentrated spot. So if he can launch to that, he would try.
You've seen Mo in action. You know what Mo can do. You notice that when Mo gets within 5 feet of this thing, Mo begins to sort of slow down a little bit.
Ooh.
As the cold isn't necessarily causing him damage yet, but it's still very cold around the body of this silver construct.
So he'll just have to attack.
Okay.
I think it doesn't sound like he's going to be able to launch very well for his midsection or his chest. He's not going to climb, but he is going to attack at his legs.
Perfect. Do
best as he can. 15 doesn't hit.
15 does not.
All right.
He just goes sailing through his legs.
That's it. That's it for me and Mo.
All right.
Me and my Mo.
Barry, you are up.
So when Barry looks up upon the copper construct
Copper
that has been spewing lightning and now has a pearl axe,
Pearl Hammer.
it's open though. It has some kind of metal chest cavity that is now exposed
And
open.
the amethyst inside of its chest is exposed. That's where the lightning came from.
I'm gonna put my ever smoking bottle up in this chest cavity.
Okay.
So I'm climbing this thing. What do you want from me? What do I got to do?
Well, this is going to be a couple things. First, we'll start with an acrobatics roll to sort of get around all of his defenses, because he's not going to want you to climb up him.
That's an 11.
Okay. This thing is terrible at dexterity, so you're okay. Then you're going to roll athletics to try and climb up him.
That's going to be a natural 20, and I add 17.
Oh, yeah. 37 should definitely help you.
Meter beat.
That's something.
17? Yeah, give me a con saving throw with disadvantage.
Okie dokie. 14.
Yeah, you are feeling shocked
Yeah.
as you are touching the body of what is basically a live wire chassis. And
It's hot.
yeah, that static feeling you were feeling earlier, it's coming from him. And
Should have put that together.
it's basically like touching a big electrical fence.
Oh.
Think of that one boy from that movie about dinosaurs.
Expendables.
Yes.
It's the Expendables. I get it.
You're going to take 8 lightning damage.
Oh, well, okay.
And you're climbing up, and you get close to that amethyst, and with that 14 con save, you're stunned.
But did I open the stopper beforehand?
I thought you did. I thought you
Yeah,
opened
so
the
it's
stopper
already
and
open.
climbed
So
up.
the cloud is billowing out. I'm just stuck there now.
You are now, a part of this
Cool.
thing. And it doesn't feel great. But
Well,
your
no,
objective is complete. With a 37, I feel like I have to let you get up there. That you like
Great.
would have powered through this immense pain, but eventually like you're just
And like I could like hop enough, like it's a hot potato until
Yeah.
I stopped for 1 second to drop it, and then I got zapped.
All right, Seeker.
Well, seeing the situation, the silver construct's looking a little bruised.
Yeah, I mean, not that this thing bleeds, but if it did, it would be it's oiled. How
It's
about that?
oiled. It's well slicked.
Yeah.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast its core again. 25,
That'll do it.
a 24,
Also good.
and a 23. Look at that.
Holy shit. 23, 24, 25?
Yes, sir. 21 damage, force damage.
21 all day force damage.
Oh, wait, 19. Sorry, I lied.
Whoa.
I thought Grant was the cheater.
That's egregious.
Granny's the cheater. I have Grant's the cheater.
We just can't see the dice now.
Can't see the dice.
No comment.
Right into that big old sapphire.
Fuck yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, 3. You rolled a 23, 24, 25. It was very
Eldritch?
impressive.
Nice.
Just
Doing the warlock thing.
We were talking about Simpsons memes earlier.
Yeah,
That
say
one's
the
hilarious.
line.
Say the line.
I cast Eldritch Blast.
blam, 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 3 blasts to the chest. And with each one, a bigger and bigger fissure erupts. Now the sapphire is still intact, but it is cracked on all sides. The facade is almost completely destroyed on this sapphire. It's now sort of like blinking with this blue light. Now we need to find somebody to plug that drip.
Bazinga.
It's me because I make ice just to watch it melt.
Some people must have wine. Just make ice to watch it drip.
Some people take ice out of the maker and leave it on the counter just to watch the world drip.
Welcome to the drip. My friends, this is your old washed up DM, Jackson. Sam, thank you for being with us and taking us on this Paradise Heist. It's been awesome.
Who let you out of the home?
Uh-oh.
I mean, yeah, it's good to be
been
here.
caught.
I'm
Thanks,
glad.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Thank you.
Having a great time.
Yeah. But while we're here, we'll do plug some drips. I have a good friend on, well, good friend, but he's my friend on Twitter named Odie. Find him at Odie Writes. He's a narrative designer and homebrewer. He sent us some pretty cool homebrew D&D related content that he created. That's awesome. I've been looking it over. Thank you, Odie, and give a little shout out to him. Along with that, we got ourselves. Please email us if you have any suggestions or questions or praise, perhaps. Fotpodcast@gmail.com, FOTPODcast@gmail.com. You can find us Twitter at FablesOnTables, or we have a little Reddit at r/FablesOnTables. Sam, you got some drips to plug here?
I have a drip. I feel like a broken record sometimes with this drip, but guys, I cannot recommend Nan Bozeman and her art enough. She is on Instagram at Nansome Drawing. That's NANSOME Drawing. Nansome Drawing on Instagram and at Nansome Drawing on Twitter. She is a visual artist. She does concept sketches. She will do custom drawings. She paints murals. She just sold an 8x4 that is absolutely gorgeous. She has even done character design for some D&D characters. And she does body paint and blacklight photo shoots as well. So if you're feeling sort of frisky and sort of funky, check out and message at Nansome Drawing on Instagram or at Nansome Drawing on Twitter. Yeah, that's all I've got for my drip.
Okay, I'm going to move behind Jimmy.
Bravely ran away.
I'm staggering.
Brave sissy girl.
I'm holding my tummy. Jimmy, I'm very weak, my friend. Please, if you don't mind, I'm going to stand here right now.
Oh shit! I didn't know. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, such
Please
a big back
shoot
you
me
have.
and heal me.
Yeah, could you please spare a bullet from
There's
my
a
chest?
thought.
And that's where I end my turn.
Okay. As you bravely stand and cower behind your friend, you hear another gear stop, and another one of these huge metal cylinders slides and recoils. The door is halfway open.
I will awaken mind Jimmy,
Okay.
because you said, and I'll just say, "Oh, Jimmy, if you don't feel like shooting, the door seems to be propelled by electricity. When it shot it with a bolt of lightning, it seemed to speed up. So,
Jimmy, as you hear this in your mind palace, you
mind grapes.
yes, you also hear it sounds like static as he's saying it, and there sort of a noise as he's talking to you, and every word, every phrase that Seeker says, it's almost like there's a two-tonedness about it. Like you hear Seeker's voice, but you hear a whisper with it as well.
Oh,
It sounds cool.
creepo.
Yeah.
It's probably nothing. I wouldn't worry about it.
It is now the Titan's turns. The Silver Titan is, let's see, can it do it? Nope. Its sapphire lights up and then powers down. It is not able to charge up another cone of cold.
Nice.
It is instead going to make its way towards Jimmy and Seeker. And is its movement impaired at all by Giant Chihuahua?
No, but he is leaving the Moe's area.
Yeah, it's true.
So
Mo could opportunity.
Gets to attack.
Mo gets a shot at redemption here.
All right, here we go, Mo. Come on. +7 to hit. Fuck. 11. Nope.
11 is another miss. Mo is just hopping between this being's legs. Does Giant Chihuahua get a chance, get an opportunity attack, or no?
He goes on my turn.
Okay.
No.
Fine. So this thing can move up to 40 feet. It doesn't need to. It moves within 10 feet of y'all. And it is going to rear back its onyx-tipped pike and attempt to stab you with it. Jimmy? All right. I mean, it's going to miss
Okay.
with the first one.
Great.
The second one,
Okay, hold on. Before you hit me.
how did you know?
Oh, well, just in case. I'm going to use shield as a reaction. To
Nice.
Add 5 to my AC.
Oh,
So that's 23.
well done. Okay, yeah. So it sort of stabs at you and just misses wildly, and it's sort of recalibrating itself. And this time it hones in on you, and it's stabbing true. And describe how you, using a fancy shield spell, sort of deflect this giant-ass pike away.
It just creates enough of a force field that when it hits the spot where I was, it deflects me out of the way, and it kind of stabs.
Stabs him and stabs Seeker instead.
and deflects me.
It stabs the wall behind me.
Sure. Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't aiming at
Narrowly
Seeker.
missing seekers.
Yeah. No, I like that. It just sort of bang and shoots upward. And the
Great work, Jimmy.
Silver Titan doesn't have facial expressions. And this isn't proper English, but it looks a little sad at you. And that's its
Aw.
turn. Yeah, like, dang it. Meanwhile, the Copper Titan now has a new friend. It is going to try and reel back because it can't see. So its spotlight eyes turn on, trying to cut through this fog. And at this point, it is not going to charge up its attack because it can't. The amethyst lights up, but then it lights up and then shrinks back down. It's not able to. So it's just going to start feeling on its person.
And imagine Barry's doing something like
He is going to grab you, and you're stunned, so it's not going to be too much of a contest. So he's just going to grab you off of his person, and he is just going to slam you down on the ground. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. And he's going to slam you onto the ground for 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are going to be prone, but not stunned, as it lifts up its hand, and it is now going to spend the rest of its turn trying to get away from the cloud.
Do I still have this bottle, or did the bottle drop inside its cavity?
I imagine the bottle dropped inside its cavity. I wanted to
Nice.
give you that because I like
It
that.
worked.
I mean, you rolled a
Nice.
37 athletics. You got
Cool.
there.
Well, then I got it.
You got there.
Cool. Mission
You are going to have to repeat a saving throw, but it's gonna be a much lower saving throw now that you're not literally in contact with the Copper Titan.
What do you want me? What?
Oh, on your turn. On your
Okay,
turn. you can
okay.
do it. But you will be prone, and the Copper Titan will reel back, trying to see through this thick fog. The Brass Titan is now going to move up, and seeing poor Barry there laying on the ground, it is going to reel back its ruby-bladed axe.
He feels really sorry for you, Barry.
Can I use a reaction at this point, or is that too?
Why don't you go ahead and give me that saving throw to not be so stunned? And then, yes, you can use your reaction if you succeed.
It's a 19 plus. What do you want me to add?
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, you could add stuff, but the save
Great.
was an 18,
Cool.
so you done did it. So you sort of come to just as this ruby-bladed axe is coming down at you. Do you want to use your...
Uncanny dodge. Yes.
Yes,
This is
indeed.
the third round. I'd like to use that as my third reaction.
Yes, your third round reaction, which is good. That's a good choice because...
I hear all those dice in your hand.
That is going to be 15 slashing damage,
All right.
and you are now going to take 6 bleeding damage as this ruby slices through you. And give me a Constitution saving throw to try and staunch the bleeding.
So 15 plus 6 is what you told me? Mm-hmm. And now I'm doing a save.
You're doing a Constitution saving throw.
And it's a 6.
Yeah, you are bleeding, and you're going to have to repeat that saving throw. Otherwise, you will take continued bleeding damage as he slashes you across the
Oy,
chest.
ouchie.
Barry, how are you doing?
What?
It's going to get another turn or another attack.
Fuck.
But nat 1 is a nat 1, so it can't do much. So next up is Jimmy.
Jimmy, use your strong muscles and protect me.
Jimmy Crack Corn.
Jimmy,
Okay, well,
Jimmy, help me.
so the silver
Did you say obey me?
silver guy is pretty rough. Right?
Silver guy is badly off.
I'm gonna take aim as best I can for the sapphire
Got it.
and pull out my revolver once again and pop off a shot real quick. 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
That is 10 piercing
Okay.
magic, and I will use my arcane jolt to heal Seeker.
If I may, you healed people before by shooting them and their blood came out and landed in your mouth.
That's true.
That's how you absorbed energy.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, because this being has no blood, and is,
But he has a lot of jolt.
yes,
I opened my mouth.
So I shoot his sapphire. Electricity arcs from the sapphire around me to where Seeker is standing behind me. And instead of electrocuting him, it will heal him for some amount of 2d6, if I may. 12.
12.
Whoa, Max.
Max heal.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're too kind.
Yeah. You're out.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yes. Quite the wordsmith.
So I'm going to shoot again because he's still up.
Still aiming at the sapphire.
Yeah. 14.
Not as accurate this time.
Oh, I forgot to use my hound. He still gets to go. All right, he's going to nip at those heels.
Nip at that heel. Good dog.
He's a big dog. He's going to nip at his ass.
Okay. Wow.
Graphic.
Right?
I like it.
Oh,
He does
forget
not
it.
seem pleased with
it's
that. one.
12 to hit.
Yeah, he's a little unsure of where the ass is on a silver construct.
Damn it all.
The brass one has a huge ass, but the silver one, it's just like a pancake.
All right, he'll be ready.
And so,
They just built one contract with a giant ass. The other one with
The
One
other
had
one
the
has a
hips.
normal size.
we
One
still
had-
all the metal on the ass.
Have you ever seen Big Tex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Tex has no ass.
He's a
It's true.
flat ass.
Just a big old flat ass back
Flat
there.
flat asser.
Sometimes they
Flat
build
ass.
them that way.
Yeah, he's a flat asser.
I'm gonna use my
He's got to see how much cheating he can do in this one round.
Well, with his dice, infinite.
Because he has cheating dice.
Let me roll my infinity dice till I get the number I like.
No, I can't make fun of Grant this round. He healed me. So
That's true. Max damage. No
That's
one's going to
fucking
question
right.
that
I
cheat.
can.
I take it all back.
'Cause I'm getting smashed by a
Fucking
big
right.
brass
You are you're
some
trying to be so
brass-assed
helpful.
monster, as
I
you
asked if
describe
you were
it.
okay.
I asked if you were okay.
I'm fine.
I brassed if you were okay.
Huh?
All right, here's what's happening. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
I add 11. That's 18 to hit. So does an 18 hit the sapphire?
No.
Fuck.
Barry? How you living? Are you living?
Prone.
Okay. Prone but not stunned. Bleeding, yes. And you can repeat the con saving throw to
I'm
try and,
bleeding. I'm looking up at this
this big ass brass.
brass-assed construct above me. I will cast an innate spell, something deep within myself.
Nice.
Levitate.
Oh,
I
fun.
will say,
Mingle with the wind.
Do you say it in common or do you say it in primordial?
so it's like, and then flies up. Or it has to make a save, I guess.
Oh, you're casting levitate on the being.
Yeah, I want to cast it on the object. I want this brass. I want him to just lift away from me.
Oh, okay.
20 feet up.
Read me the spell and let's make sure it can
Let's talk
affect
about this.
huge creatures.
One creature or loose object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically. I'll skip. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
These things weigh more than 500 pounds. These things are several tons.
So I still try.
I thought you were going to levitate yourself so you wouldn't have to use movement to stand up.
Nope.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, I'll notice that it's too heavy for my spell that I cast, so that's my action. Well, in the other case, I'm gonna use my movement, stand up, 20 feet,
Half
left,
your movement to
double tack, a 22 and a 12.
yes on the first.
All right, and no sneak attack. That's 10 damage to this brass brazier.
Okay, as you're doing it with the short sword, right? As you bring your short sword down, you feel it slam into the chassis again, and you feel yourself pull back. But like as it begins to approach, your short sword starts to like get a little red, like red hot, and the body of this thing is just so hot. You will feel that heat through that metal sword of yours, and you're gonna take 6 fire damage.
That's heat.
Did you
That's hot berry.
That's it.
That's
too
hot
hot.
berry.
repeat the con saving throw to staunch the bleeding? Or are you gonna like Rambo it and now use your hot blade to like?
Yeah, I would love to use my hot blade to.
Okay, okay. So that's the thing. If you can either roll to staunch the bleeding yourself, or you don't have to roll, you'll take a little bit of damage, but you will cauterize the wound. So you see what I'm saying? Like you can either manually try to staunch the bleeding yourself,
Cauterize.
or just take some damage.
Cauterize.
All right, that sounds hot. Nice. For 2 extra fire damage, just you guys hear this, and can we do that one more time, just to have it? And the wound is cauterized now. You're not bleeding anymore. Congratulations.
Jimmy,
Badass.
Jimmy, you smell that? Something smells good out there. What's going on?
Love the smell of burnt air ganassi in the morning.
I hope Barry's okay.
So I use half my movement, right? And I
stand
have
up.
40 feet of movement naturally. I get 30 feet of movement because of the spell.
And you
which-
can dash on a bonus
Okay,
action.
wait. It's concentration.
Oh yeah, you probably
I've
should have
been
rolled.
hit like a bunch of times.
You've
like
taken-
a whole lot.
You're taking a bunch of damage.
I'm like, Yeah. I got hit. So,
So-
I'm going to just go ahead and cancel that anyways.
All right, let's go ahead and cancel that order.
I had
guys.
20 feet of movement if I stood up.
Yeah.
I'm going to move 20 feet behind him in the opposite direction of everyone.
So Seeker.
Okay, so I smell some Aragonasi flesh. Mm-hmm. I'm hiding behind Jimmy, who's protecting me. And the door is at what now? I feel like we.
Yeah,
heard
I
from
mean,
the
I know
door.
it feels like you've been doing a lot, but like honestly, it's still halfway.
Still
but it's-
halfway. Okay.
It's about to be 3/4 of the way.
Because I'm at the end. Okay, just wanted to just double checking. Okay, so I'll peek out from behind Jimmy, underneath his arm, and
Now-
aim my head.
Now very healed.
Yeah, I'm now feeling a little better. I'm not quite so shit. Aim my eye at the sapphire, and I'll take another shot, another Eldritch Blast. 'Cause that's what warlocks do. 16, 26, and a 25.
The last two will hit.
Okay.
First one, you're sort of distracted by Fire Ganassi BO.
It's quite ripe in here, Jimmy.
Yes.
6 damage.
6 damage. Awesome. All together?
All together.
Of use the force damage?
Force damage out of my forehead.
Yeah. So the first beam sort of goes sideways a bit, but the two beams sort of converge in, and you're able to hit right where these two fissures are spreading. And as it hits, you see the Silver Titan recoil slightly, and then as you watch, the fissures and the cracks spread more and more and more and more, and then it shatters. The sapphire completely shatters, and a wave of cold energy comes out. Go ahead and give me a con saving throw, Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy, look out.
all right. I have a thing for this. I'm going to use my flash of genius.
I just had a great idea. I'm going to put this tiefling in front of me.
Yeah, my flash of genius
would be
is to
smart.
turn around and switch places with you. And it will let me add my intelligence modifier to my saving throw.
Hell to the yeah.
Makes it a 16 for me.
Word. Way to go. Describe how your flash of genius sort of protects you from this wave of cold.
Yeah, either trying to like switch places with Seeker or just to duck and let him absorb more of
Okay, I was
the
thinking
wave.
something like you turn your propulsion arm at the right moment and use some force energy to create a bubble.
Yeah, not
around
at his
you.
expense. Maybe I would probably
Still don't want to do that? Still don't want to do that option?
I guess since I don't have my shield in my arm, I have it on my back. So I would probably just turn and try to
turtle it.
like hide behind my shield.
Nice. And it'll look like you're trying to protect Seeker, too.
It will look a lot better than using him as a shield.
I feel like if I'm in your mind a bit, from the awakened mind,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
Like I'll give you a sideways glance and like I'll just turn around.
Yeah, so this wave of ice, you can feel and sort of hear these frost crystals forming all around you, but your shield takes the brunt of it. And way to go, you don't take any damage. You hear, and these servos stop spinning inside of this Silver Titan, and it goes down. Silver Titan out. And we'll see y'all next time on Fables on Tables.